This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, known as the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia brakehaus. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a 3-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Beautiful counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about brakehaus in that one. There's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Just misses with the right uppercut. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Claressa Shields is in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about brakehaus. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These two fighters are made for one another. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. I'm more than happy.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about brakehaus. There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses right uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Claressa Shields just got clipped.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Brakehaus just got caught.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at...
Let's talk about brakehaus in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. Do you believe this? Big swing and a miss with the hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. That jab misses. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about brakehaus in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy. Let's start the 6th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She got clipped by that counter. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Just when you thought, down goes Claressa Shields.
Oh, what a shot. What, oh my goodness.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. Oh, wait a minute! Claressa Shields is in trouble. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Can make up it. Here comes round 7. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head clear.
Confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Missing with that jab. The jab can't find a home. They threw the hook. Whoa, wait a minute. Claressa Shields just got clipped. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did you do? What?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about brakehaus in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Cecilia Brakehaus seeing stars.
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. And Cecilia Brakehaus now on the brink.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. And every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.